How do you catch a squirrel? Climb a tree, act like a nut. That should be easy because we're all nuts here in the Crazy Crew. This is Crazy Steve coming at you with another Creator 3-in-1 set. Numbered 31125, it's the Fantasy Forest Creatures. Not to be confused with the forest critters from the beloved TV show South Park. Kids ages 7 and up can play out magical woodland animal stories with this super cute set that has 3 different build possibilities. They can build a wise owl and a hedgehog, rebuild that into a young deer and a rabbit, then turn that into a cheeky squirrel nibbling on an acorn, or use the 175 bricks to create a new animal of their own. And those animals will be perfect. Listed on the LEGO website for only $15, this is an affordable option for someone looking to gift a set to someone or pick one up for a frugal evening in. After building all 3 sets myself, I can honestly say that when put up against the vintage motorcycle, which I have a video for on my channel if you want to compare, the Fantasy Forest Creatures are more worth the money as all 3 builds are great builds. Sometimes with the Creator 3-in-1 sets, it feels like one of the builds are put there to make it a 3-in-1 rather than be a unique and interesting build on its own. That is the case even in my favorite 3-in-1 set, the Super Robot, which also I have a video for on my channel, where the smaller ship in that set just lacks any uniqueness or display ability on its own. Throughout the video though, you will see this is just not the case with the Fantasy Forest Creatures set. Being an adult, as I believe most of my viewers are too from analytics, these all make great display pieces. At $15, if you wanted to display 2 together, it's still relatively affordable. Though tearing apart the smaller builds wasn't awful if you just want to rebuild them whenever you feel like displaying another. If you're buying for a child, some of the connections may not be robust if they play hard, but again, that is just more opportunity for actual building in the end. With an active imagination with how detailed the builds are, I could only imagine they'd be great for play. If you've built this set and you're just here to watch the other builds that you didn't complete yourself, then join the conversation. Leave a comment below telling us about what you thought of the build you did. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. If you're enjoying the video so far, I'd appreciate a like and go check out the back catalog of what you've been missing. I upload as often as possible with my busy schedule, and your subscription would mean the world to me going forward. 50 subscribers was more than I ever thought this channel would get. Let's see where we can go from here, Crazy Crew. Closing out the video, I want to start doing more formal pros and cons lists for each set like in my previous video. Pros of this build are affordability. Coming in at $15, this is not out of reach for most people looking for a set. Another pro is value, which isn't necessarily tied to affordability. What I mean by value is that you pay for 3 builds in a 3-in-1 set, which this set delivers 3 actual great builds, which all do not. My final pro would be displayability, as to me, that is why I buy the sets. In the end, I went with the owl and hedgehog build, which the vivid colors of the bricks stands out pleasantly amongst my display. My first and only con of the set is that all 3 of the builds have separate elements to them and not one is just a single thing. I mean this as in it's the owl, hedgehog, scroll, acorn. That's just a minor complaint and a very personal complaint, as it's just harder to make a great display with 2 elements rather than 1. That truly is my only complaint though. Just want to say thank you one last time to everyone who stuck around, and I hope to see you all in the comments. Tell me what food you're crazy about if you made it this far, so I know you're a real one and will confuse the people who didn't stick around until the end. Until next time though, you know what to do. Stay crazy, brickheads.